And there it is. Look at that. This is the side that I planed down with the draw knife and my jack plane, and it's actually pretty straight. Doesn't look like it's bellied very much. And this is the side I had the 2x4 as a guide and used my chisel on. And it is also very straight. Might be a bit off because I had to reposition the 2x4, but I ran into some knots, but it's really good. The side is cut pretty straight, and this side just finished planing it. It has a belly in it. I might try to take it out. It's not going to be a big deal though. That's a solid 4 pounds, if not more. Oh, that might be 5. It's still green. Solid birch, and that's an actual 2x4. Look at the size of that. An actual 2x4. That's the dimensions. So I gotta make one more of these. Right? Make one more of those. Same length. Same dimensions. And then I'll put it on the bicycle fork and get the measurements for the block that's gonna go right in between the two here. So far I reckon it's gonna be another 2. No, it's gonna be about 3 or 4 inches wide here. And it's going to protrude right over the front wheel, so the wheel is going to be there. I'm going to make it quite wide, and I'm going to notch it so this fits into it. What's going to happen is, where that bolt is going to have 2 carriage bolts going from one end all the way to the other. Those are going to have to be about 4 plus 2 plus 2, that's 4. 4 plus 4, 8. So maybe 10 inches long to accommodate for the washer. No, not the washers. I'm going to put a strap on each side and the nuts. And what's going to happen is, when I put the bracket here, that's going to come out this way to mount the brake caliper. The reason why I made it so wide is that there's a lot of surface area here, and it's going to provide a lot of how should I put it, a lot of rigidity, because what's going to happen is, when I apply the brakes to stop the bike, it's going to want to take that piece of wood and pull it in towards the spokes with the caliper, right? And that's going to make it want to twist this way. But when I put the 2 carriage bolts this wide apart from each other, right, to that piece there, and I'm going to have another one of these on the other side there, bolted to the other side of the fork, what's going to happen is, it's going to try to twist, but all those bolts are going to keep it from twisting. So that's the whole theory behind it. Maybe I made it too thick, maybe not, we'll see, right? I can always take it off and refine it. And I'm also going to put supports, right, put it on the side, coming from here by the axle. It's going to come up here and support that block that I'm going to put here, so make a little triangle. The whole reason I'm doing this, the most important thing is just to make sure that I have reliable brakes on the bike so I can stop. My intention is indeed to make a rack in the front of the bike eventually, but that's not really critical right now. My bike is quite functional. I just want to make sure that I have brakes in the front that's going to stop me in the rain, and that are going to last long too, and that are reliable. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for now. So I got to work on the other one there. When I finish that one, I'll probably make another video on how it looks on the front of the bike and me taking measurements to make the block for the front there. Yeah, and the reason why I'm not going to make the rack in the front immediately is because I think the next project might be a work table. I'm not too sure. I gotta check my list of things to do, but I'm pretty sure the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start mocking up a work table for the downstairs. I'm gonna start cleaning up downstairs, clean out my firewood room and use it as a temporary storage, and start rearranging my living quarters downstairs. So yeah, I'm feeling much better. The swelling in my ear has gone down. It's still healing though. There's still a lot of scab there, but the bone that's there is no longer soft like I don't know, like a rotten tomato. It's firmed up again, and I stopped leaking pus, and I haven't been taking the painkillers for the past, I don't know, since the 13th. So over a week, I ran through 20 of these capsules. Oh my god! And Annie thought that she bought me the one with the most expiry date on it, and I might actually go through this bottle this whole year because I'm thinking about the future too, while I'm working for Dennis and whatnot, what my body's going to do and how it's going to react as it recovers. I still have a lot of liquid gathered up in my stomach here over my abdominal muscles. I still can't feel them, and when I push my fingers in there, you can feel that the muscle's very fatigued and seized up, and it's in a lot of pain. And my diaphragm here too, it's in a lot of pain still. So I mean, I still have a long ways to go in terms of recovery, but I didn't die, so I want to recover. I don't know if I'll ever learn from this because I have a lot of hatred and animosity inside of me. A lot of hatred. This shouldn't have happened. Anyway.